While Rand Paul was talking to David Gregory about the war on women, he also decided to comment on how Democrats are really the ones that launched this war. Let's hear what he had to say.
The Democrats, one of their big issues is they've concocted and says Republicans are committing a war on women. One of the workplace laws and rules that I think are good is that bosses shouldn't prey on young interns in their office. And I think really the media seems to have given President Clinton a pass on this. He took advantage of a girl that was 20 years old and an intern in his office. There is no excuse for that.
But is it something that Hillary Clinton should be judged on if she were a candidate in 2016?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. This was with regard to the Clintons, and sometimes it's hard to separate one from the other. But I would say that with regard to his place in history, that it certainly is a discussion.
So she should pay for whatever Bill Clinton did in like the mid-90s, right? But also, just really quick note, it really annoys me when men refer to full-grown women, she was 20 years old, as girls. She was not a girl, she was 20, she was a woman. So, and he purposely used that word to make it seem worse than it really was.
All right, so on the one hand, the part I agree with Rand Paul on is I remember at the time, too, the NOWs of the world, you know, National Organization of Women, et cetera, they didn't make that big a deal out of Bill Clinton doing that, which if he was a Republican president, they would have.
Of course, yes.
They would have gone ballistic about that, right? And they kind of laid low. And I always thought that was a great hypocrisy on their part. So I understand that. If that you wanted to make that point in 1997, okay, 8. Okay, whatever the hell that happened, right? But now to say that not only is Bill Clinton guilty for it, which is an interesting point. Okay, you're zooming back in time, but that happens. I blame things for Bush. It's on Bush, and he well-deserved, etc. But to blame Hillary Clinton, she's the one who got cheated on. and you're not saying, hey, she, like some conservatives say, oh, see, she got cheated on and she took it, so I'm blaming her for that, which is despicable, right? Yeah. But he's got a totally different twist on it that I didn't see coming. It's like, well, the Clintons are all the same. So if Bill Clinton got a blowjob, I guess so did Hillary?
I know, it's a ridiculous argument. And even if he didn't put Hillary Clinton in the same category as Bill, if he didn't like connect them, right? And he was just making an argument that, hey, you know what Bill Clinton did back in the 90s was an example of the war against women. That in and of itself is a ridiculous argument. Look, do I agree with what Bill Clinton did? Absolutely not, right? But what he did was he had an extramarital affair. That was his personal life. He didn't try to pass policies that would violate the freedoms that women have today. Okay, that's what Republicans are trying to do. So don't try to come at me with that weak-ass argument about how Democrats are going after women, please.